Today, we're heading to Shanghai, and we're going to see how one single hospital department is becoming this global beacon of hope for patients with medical mysteries that nobody else seems to be able to solve.
Okay, just imagine this for a second. You've been sick for years. You have these awful, debilitating symptoms that just won't go away. And you've been from doctor to doctor, but nobody has an answer for you. You'd start to lose hope, right?
Well, this isn't some made-up story. This is the real journey of a patient who spent 3 long years searching for a diagnosis, getting misdiagnosed over and over again. Turns out they had VXAS syndrome, a rare and really dangerous genetic disease so new that science only put a name to it in 2020. So where did they finally get their answer?
The breakthrough came from halfway around the world at the rheumatology department of仁济Hospital in Shanghai. This department has become an absolute powerhouse in solving some of the most complex medical puzzles out there.
You know, the team at Renji didn't just give this patient a label for their illness, they gave them a path forward. They gave them hope. So what makes this place so special? Let's take a look at the numbers because honestly, they're staggering.
So first up, number 1. Think about that. Being ranked the best in your field in a country of over 1.4 billion people. That isn't just a fancy plaque on the wall. It's a direct reflection of a consistent, high-stakes level of excellence that's built on a foundation we're about to explore.
And that excellence is really forged in just sheer volume. We're talking over 300,000 outpatient visits every single year. That means their teams see a variety and complexity of cases that most specialists could only dream of seeing in an entire lifetime. This scale builds this incredible mental library of clinical experience, which lets them spot rare patterns that others might miss. And get this, a whopping 70% of their hospitalized patients are the really tough ones, the difficult, severe, or critical cases. This is not your local clinic. This is the final stop. This is where other doctors send their most challenging patients. They're basically the specialist's specialist.
So how on earth did they get to this elite status? It's not just one thing, but a really powerful combination of factors. It's their secret sauce, if you will, and it really boils down to a 3-part formula for success.
So here's how it all fits together. First, like we've seen, that immense scale gives them a massive database of clinical experience. Second, they have an elite team of 46 physicians, and over half of them trained overseas. They also operate China's only dedicated rheumatology ICU that is absolutely critical for managing life-threatening autoimmune flare-ups. And third, they are a research juggernaut. They're running dozens of cutting-edge clinical trials, even working with advanced cell therapies that literally reprogram a patient's own immune system to fight disease.
Now, this incredible mix of scale, expertise, and research isn't just a local story. It's starting to get attention from all over the world, and it's plugging right into a massive global trend.
We usually think of medical tourism as, getting elective surgery somewhere scenic. But a new, much more serious kind is emerging. We're talking about patients with complex chronic conditions, like autoimmune diseases, who are now searching the entire globe for the absolute best specialized care they can find.
And one of the most powerful drivers behind this whole trend, it's cost. In the US, trying to manage a condition like rheumatoid arthritis can be financially crippling. But at Renji, patients can access the same and sometimes even more advanced therapies for about 1/3 to 1/2 of the price, without sacrificing any of the quality. It's a game changer. And this market is just exploding. The overall medical tourism industry is projected to grow at a blistering 21.9% a year. But the real story is that the Asia-Pacific region is becoming a dominant hub, and it's expected to more than double in size in just 5 years. That's incredible.
So what's the big picture here? Well, the old map of where you go to find the best healthcare is basically being torn up and completely redrawn. The idea that the centers of excellence are only in North America and Western Europe, that's just not true anymore.
Places like Renji Hospital are creating an entirely new category. They aren't just competing on cost, they're competing on pure expertise, offering a level of specialization in complex immune diseases that is just incredibly difficult to find anywhere else on the planet at any price.
As one analysis put it, Renji isn't replacing the traditional spots. It's adding a new, essential layer of deep specialization. What we're witnessing is the creation of a multipolar world of medical excellence, where your best option for care is no longer defined by your passport.
And that leaves us with a final, pretty provocative thought. As technology and travel keep shrinking our world, the very definition of local healthcare is changing. So the question for all of us might soon be, if the best answer to your health problem is thousands of miles away, would you go?